What are these things that come with the Weber MasterTouch, and what happened to the charcoal baskets? Let's find out. The Weber MasterTouch, which is the top of the line 22-inch Weber kettle, used to come with a set of charcoal baskets like these, but instead, they're now coming with these charcoal rails. And the rails and the charcoal baskets have the same purpose. It's to help you corral charcoal and make it easier to do different cooks. But let's talk about the pluses and the minuses of both. The first plus is these rails offer a lot more flexibility than the baskets did because you can move them around inside of the kettle. If you need more space for charcoal, you can move it to one side or the other. Or if you want to have it on the opposite side, you can have the whole rest of the kettle be full of charcoal and leave just a little bit empty. And with the rails, you can have them both on one side or you can have them on opposite sides just like you could with the baskets, so that way you can do indirect cooking. But there is one configuration that works better with the baskets, and that's when you put two of them in the center of the kettle and act kind of like a vortex with the empty space around it for doing things like wings. It's a lot harder to do with the rails. And these charcoal rails represent a type of shrinkflation of sorts because they are cheaper to manufacture than the Weber baskets that used to come with it. But I think it's actually an improvement because these charcoal rails give you a lot more utility and flexibility than you could get with just regular old charcoal baskets. But here's the kicker. If you want a set of charcoal rails, but your kettle is older and it didn't come with them, you're gonna have a hard time finding them. If you look online, the Weber branded ones are all about $50, which is a pretty close price to a Slow & Sear original. It's just a $10 difference. And what that is going to do is push a lot of people towards more third-party options instead of the Weber originals. But if you're like me and you wanted to go with a true Weber branded product, I ended up going back and forth with support over about a half a dozen emails before we finally narrowed it down to part number 7402. And that's how I was able to order it through a special order through support, because it's not available on their website by default. Now, if that part number, 7402, is helpful for you, go ahead and give this video a like. But after watching this video, I can tell that you really care about how your Weber kettle is set up, so check out this video, which goes over 4 different ways to set up your kettle for almost any cook.